Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of the Game Breaker Sports Podcast. As always, your boy TK in the house, and you know that I'm not alone. You got the face that runs the place in the house. Streetz. What's up, bro? How you feeling tonight?
2-2. I didn't make up this term, but the gateway it's open. We're fucking back.
The gateway. Stop listening. I didn't know you listen. Do you listen all the time?
Yeah. I don't listen to the whole thing because it's hard at work, but I usually catch parts of it and then I miss parts of it because I got to do something at work. But yeah, I do listen to at least half of it.
The fastest 2 minutes on Monday is elite.
That is awesome. Tim used to do that, a version of that when we did the Roto Slappers fantasy show. Tim would run down the entire week like a maniac in like 60 seconds.
It was good stuff. Yeah. That was good stuff. What show are you guys referring to? Because I don't know.
The number one sports podcast in the world.
Game Breaker Sports Podcast?
Yep.
Sorry, the number two sports
Maybe
podcast.
number two. Part of my take.
Is that the Big Cat show?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got you. Cool. Speaking of Big Cat, we got our own Big Cat in the house. We got Mike Dogg in the house. What's good, brother?
It's funny you say that because I am from Massachusetts, and now I'm a Bears fan. What a weird coincidence.
It is. That's crazy. Oh, shit. But fellas, like Streetz said, we're 2-2. As Lovey used to say, we're through the first quarter of the football season, and we're heading to our bye. I feel like it's way too early usually for that bye. However, with all the injuries that we have right now, I think that the bye is coming at a perfect time, and then we're rolling into kind of a cushy part of the schedule that we might have not thought would have been so cushy last time we spoke. So, bear down, Victory Monday, 2 fucking weeks in a row. Feeling real fucking good about that.
Bear down, Chicago Bears.
Make every play clear the way to victory.
Bear down, Chicago Bears.
Do you know all the words of the song?
No.
Oh no, but I'll act like I do when I'm there, man. You'll never forget the way the T formation. Then bear down. Chicago.
Yeah, I could do the same thing, like fake lip sync parts of it, pretend I know it, but hell no, I don't know all the words.
Do you guys want me to sing it for you right now?
I'd love you.
Oh no, I better not.
But listen, my dog.
You guys, it's embarrassing that you guys don't know that. You guys sound like Arlington Heights Bears fans more than Chicago Bears fans. I'll be honest.
I feel like I know like 80% of the words, which is ample.
So when I was 18 or 19 years old, I went to my first Bears game at the old Soldier Field. No, it wasn't the old Soldier Field. It was the new Soldier Field already. Damn it. It was the spaceship. But anyways, I went to that. Do you remember the 2005 Nathan Vasher 108-yard return game with the 45-mile-per-hour winds when the field goal went yoink?
Yep.
I was at that game, right? So I'm at that game, and I don't know the words to Bear Down. And there's 2 old ladies sitting behind me that are like 70 years old, and they keep asking me if I want some of this Polish vodka. And I'm like, no, ma'am, no, thank you. That they smuggled into their jacket. And they knew every word, and I was embarrassed. I was truly that I didn't know every word, and I was with Timmy at the time, and me and Timbo actually lived together. We were living together at that time, and we went home and we printed up the lyrics, and I'm like, 5 days from now, I'm testing you on this, and we both fucking figured out the words because I was like, never again if these 2 old ladies like jammed out, because it is a vibe when the whole crowd is singing the song. It is a vibe. I don't like having goals. I like having touchdowns.
You could vibe without knowing every word too, because then a lot of times you're drunk. There's people around you that are drunk. I mean, I think that we sing it at the bar after win, which is very seldom that we get wins. Also, you have to remember. So I like to sing it like after we win, which is again very seldom, right? So I don't know. I guess there's different levels of it.
Back to back right now, buddy. This is called a winning streak. Tim, put it together.
We're going streaking.
Hey. How many times in your life have you won back-to-back weeks and the Packers have not won back-to-back weeks?
It's got to be pretty fucking rare, you would think, right?
It's a good Sunday when the Bears win and the Packers lose. And you're saying, "Oh God, you're such a hater. They're always on your mind." always. Don't forget it.
Well, I'll tell you this. Last week, before we got that fucking monster kick-ass game against Dallas, because that was just an all-around fucking ass whooping that we put on them. It was a fun game from start to finish, that game was. But watching the Packers just slowly give that game away against Cleveland to lead into the fucking ass whooping was just absolutely amazing, dude. Like,
It was great. It
so
was absolutely great.
Beautiful.
I love watching the Packers do bad things. It's right up there watching the Bears do good things. I'll be honest. I not to mention, pardon my take again, but I'm gonna say it again. Big Cat.
I just thought of that.
Big Cat was interviewing Aaron Rodgers, and Big Cat was basically telling him, he's like, "Yeah, well, you lost versus the Niners." He goes, "Yeah, but I beat your team every year." He goes, and Aaron Rodgers was basically like, "So every time we lose in the playoffs, it's like your Super Bowl." And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "I've been to like 15 Super Bowls versus you in the last 15 years. You've only been to like 2." And I was like, "That's so great." He's like, "I've had like 15 big Super Bowl wins. How about that?"
I love Big Cat. I think Big Cat's great.
It's great because you do root for the Packers. I love the Niners because they beat the Packers every year. You know, like that's go Niner after the Bears season's over. I root for the Niners, knowing they're going to beat the Packers eventually.
Yo, I would take it even like a step further. Week 1 of this football season, and what's up, Doc? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Hope you're having a good night. Week 1 of this football season, it was Jets Steelers, Rodgers versus Fields. And I was just so on Fields' ass to win that fucking game, which it didn't. Rodgers came back. You know, they ended up winning the game. Really no fault of Fields. He played very well that game. But it was like watching Bears-Packers all over again and them just getting the fucking last laugh. And I was like, man. It's
Hasn't played so hot since then.
Demoralizing. No, he hasn't. He played really good that first game. He really did. He played really good. They gave that, I think they had a fumble on the kick return, and then the Steelers went right into the end zone and just turned the game around. Yo, what up, Dylan? Hope you're having a good night, bro.
Dylan's not having a good football season.
No, but we knew Dylan wasn't going to have a good foot. There was a time in that game yesterday where I thought the Saints were about to take the lead with like 5 minutes left in the third quarter. They were driving, about to put the ball in the end zone, and then I don't know. I looked away, and I think they settled for a field goal, and it was like 21-19. But I thought that they had a small chance there. No, we figured the Saints would be the worst team in football.
You want to know what? I have no. So the Saints probably should have drafted Jackson Dart. Looking back,
didn't Dylan want Jackson Dart, or did he want Shador? Which one did you want, Dylan? You wanted one of them.
I think he wanted Shador.
Most of us said Shador, so probably Shador. But
we mocked Shador to the Saints at pick number 9 in the first round.
I think I mocked him to the yeah. That seems about right.
I got Saints Bills highlights on my screen right now as we speak. Look at that.
I teased the Bills down to -11, and
Matthew Stafford.
Nice. Yeah, the Chargers game yesterday was wild, but I always say, man, the West Coast team going across country playing the East Coast, that 3-hour time difference, that's always a scary one to go in. Giants, Jackson Dart getting the first win in his first game.
Jackson Dart is officially better than Russell Wilson. Kudos.
Well.
The Chiefs yesterday put a fucking whooping on the Ravens. Did you guys see that coming, or did you guys think Baltimore was going to pull that game out?
No, so
I had Baltimore.
I had Kansas. So we're doing that circa. It's like this. It's not the Survivor Million one. It's like circa millions or something. So me, Sean, and April split it when I went to Vegas. It was $300 a person, or $333 or something like that to get in it. It's against the spread. Obviously, can't do over under, but you got to pick 5 games each week. At the end of the season, then whoever has the most points, well, you could win money throughout. You don't have to come in first to win money. But each week we do a lot. So we each get a pick, and then we discuss the next 2 is how I do it. Right when they released it on Thursday, I said, wait. I said, hold on. Kansas City at home plus 2.5 against the depleted on both lines right now, Baltimore. Easy. There's my lock. Kansas City's probably going to kill them this game. And it kind of finally I got one right. It only took 4 weeks.
That was your first win?
No, we got other ones, but yesterday we finally went 4-1, so we had a big week.
Okay, 4-1's a real nice week against us.
You had Kansas City winning big. I didn't see anyone winning big. That was that's why you're the talent on the face.
Well, Baltimore, they're just so like it's not now Lamar's hurt, so now they're really fucked. But like their defense, they can't get any pressure. They pressure the other quarterback like the Bears pressure the other quarterback right now. They lost both their and I think their left tackles. I don't even know. Their offensive line's all fucked up now. Like both lines for the Baltimore Ravens are just shot, and they have not looked right. Harbaugh's been goofy as fuck in the fourth quarter lately. Like something they just haven't looked right this season.
Roquan's a shell of himself.
Nobody saw them going 1-3, dude. Nobody saw them going. Derrick Henry, but again, Derrick Henry cost them 2 games this year. Let's be real. Derrick Henry cost them the Buffalo game. That late fumble against Buffalo cost them the game. And then again, it was last week, that fourth quarter fumble against the Lions on Monday Night Football. So
there's only 3, by the way, only 3 teams have given up 130 points in 4 weeks and scored 130 points in 4 weeks in the history of the NFL. And Baltimore is one of them now.
Damn.
That defense is awful.
Let's go back to Bakley's Saints here. He said Spencer
Dylan's, no. Bakley, the Philly fan.
I'm sorry, Dylan.
Your favorite quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. The Browns or the Saints. Spencer Rattler might be better than Jalen Hurts. He said he's not the problem, but let's be honest, he's not the solution down there either, buddy. And he's not maybe a big problem. He's probably a small problem, And if your quarterback's any type of problem and not part of the solution, that's going to set you far back. So Spencer Rattler, maybe not the biggest problem you have, but he's a problem, and he's definitely not anywhere close to the solution. So,
yeah, you're right. I don't think that they have the answer there yet. I think they got to find that answer. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but I can't imagine they're going to be good anytime soon. So they probably have a choice.
We got holes too. Don't worry, Dylan. We'll talk. We're going to wait. We have some holes too. We ain't perfect.
We have a ton of holes still. And as beautiful it is to be 2-2, I'm still fucking butthurt that we lost that Vikings game, man. Like that still chaps my ass. I understand it was Ben's first game, Ben and Caleb's first game together, but I don't see any reason we couldn't be sitting 3-1 right now. And you can call me a greedy fan all you want. We should be sitting at 3-1 right now. There's a lot of areas that we definitely need to improve on. But I will say that, coming back off of that game, coming off an absolute ass whooping by the Lions, we bounced back in a huge way. Caleb bounced back. Ben Johnson is the real fucking deal. When I listen to that dude's post-game locker room speeches, I want to run through a fucking wall for him, dude. Just
good, better, great. Good, better, great.
I still question some decisions, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm not a big Ben Johnson fan, but I was like, I don't know why he didn't go for 2 when we got the touchdown to go up. When it was 14-9 and we got a touchdown, I don't know why we didn't go for 2 there to make it 17-14. Because then when it was 16 and then they got the touchdown to go 21-16, I thought it was – I don't know why – you know what I mean? I thought there was a point to – I don't know. I thought he should have went for 2, and I didn't like his 2-point play call on the 2-point conversion. I feel like a guy like you that's so creative and excellent should just have like such an automatic 2-point play. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand how you don't have like a plethora of like this is the play that's going to get it done from 2 yards. I mean maybe we don't have the guys yet. It's still year 1. I'm giving him time, but I was just disappointed in stuff like that. I'm just saying he didn't have a perfect game, probably a B+ game, but he's been much better than I think Ben was terrible the first 2 weeks. I'll be honest. I thought he was worse than Caleb was the first 2 weeks, even though Caleb got all types of fucking hate on. But I thought Ben had a terrible first 2 weeks as head coach, and he's been much better the last 2 weeks, much better. And winning cures all.
I agree with that. I mean, we talked about it at length. I feel like Caleb was fucking piss poor this week 1. Week 2, I thought he got better. I think that you said you did not see that in our conversations. I thought I saw.
No, I thought he got better, but
he had
the second half versus the Vikings was just all time bad. There was nowhere to go from up.
It was, but that pick still against the Lions chaps my ass. And I know he's got so little picks. Like he doesn't throw interceptions, so I guess every now and then he's going to just
another one this week.
But man,
yeah. Well, 2 picks though. It's his interception percentage is still it's really low.
Max
still,
Crosby's such a fucking beast, dude.
That's not even that bad. Like you got
no. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that pick, dude. I'm not mad about that pick at all. That was just a star making a star play.
That's it. I said if we heard his name more than like 7 times, we were in trouble. And we heard his name like, I don't know, 17 times, and we were in trouble.
It's crazy. I don't think he got an actual sack. I think, you know what? Let's look at it honestly.
He had the fumble.
You're telling me that Darnell Wright's not in the game and Braxton Jones not in the game. And then we got an undrafted player from the CFL at left tackle, and the guy who we already have said, and we're wrong. I mean, he played great in this game. Ozzie Trapillo, he said, he's dead in the water already. Kid came out there, 40 snaps, no pressures going up against Max Crosby. Dude, that's big time right there. And Theo Benedict played great on the other side.
Maybe let's not write him off before the plays his first game.
Or maybe you should draft some talent in the first 3 rounds that has a first game before week 4. That's also there's also that too.
No, that's
you're also right. You're also very fucking right. Because again, remember, he was the emergency option in that game yesterday. All right. He was backing up an undrafted player from the CFL. And this guy's a 2nd round pick. So you're correct, Mike.
I'm not done.
Nonetheless, very positive from both of those guys. I think they both played very well, which is nice to see.
I'm not done with hating on Ryan Poles.
Well, let's talk about the defensive line. If you want to hate, let's hate. The defensive line, I think, has 4 sacks total all season.
They can't generate any. There's nothing. You have all day back there. Nothing. Doesn't matter who the fucking quarterback is. You can stand there all day.
But you're also not even good against the run. At least anchor your ass and fucking clog a hole or something, dude. If you're not getting upfield, anchor your ass and get down and clog a hole. Find a gap, A gap, B gap, C gap, any fucking gap. Go to the fucking Gap store this week. I don't give a fuck. Find a fucking gap, dude.
I think Tim could run for 100.
If I'm the D-line coach, I take all my team to the fucking mall and we go to the Gap store. Boys, this is called a gap. Go fucking find one. If you're not going to rush the passer at all, I just don't understand why you can't just sit and be fat. Like, I just don't fucking get it. Grady Jarrett, go be fat. You know, like, what the fuck are we doing?
Because Gentry looked great yesterday. We've all talked that he has not looked good the first 3 weeks. Is he a bust? I mean, he looked like a fucking superstar yesterday. He looked like the kid that we wanted to fucking draft in the first round yesterday. I wanted him. I still think he probably would have been the best pick. I mean, I don't know. We need a run. Our running game is fucking putrid. The worst running game in the league, like bar none. It is so bad.
Mine too, though.
They are. It's actually polar opposites too. It's fucking annoying because you can't develop and you can't win if you can't run. Especially that system is designed to run 50% of the time. Saw it in Detroit. They ran a shit ton. I'm sure he wants to run more. They're doing all kinds of stupid the trick stuff too to try to fake something and then run now because they can't run the ball.
Yo, that was very fucking innovative, though. I don't think I've ever saw a fake flea flicker like that before. Very innovative play call.
But they are dead last in EPA rushing the football. 2.7 yards a carry yesterday.
I will say Swift has like 2 runs a game where you're like, where's that at? And that's it, though. He has 2 solid runs a game. And then just ones and twos.
You can't touch him. That's if you get Swift in the open field, he can make some plays. He's okay doing that. The problem is the minute you put a finger on him, he falls to the ground.
Has there ever been a player throughout sports history where his name just doesn't match up to his playing style? Like DeAndre, not Swift at all. Is there a guy named Paul Dingers in baseball history that never hit a dinger? You know what I mean? Because he's not very swift. I'll be honest. He's just Swift being in his name is some sort of weird irony. Maybe he was back in the day.
Javid Best.
There you go.
That's a good one right there. That's a
Job
good
and mediocre at best.
one.
That's
Who
the first
was,
one. I came in.
Aaron Bummer with Bummer as a reliever. That's a bummer. Like, that's not a good name to have. Like, your Bummer as a reliever. Like, what happened? A bummer happened, you know? Like, ugh. But anyways, yeah, DeAndre not Swift is just.
I hate seeing him run up the middle. And you got to do it, right? Like you got to run the ball. Like you have to run the ball. You have to do it.
And that's why it opens it up. He doesn't. I'll say this: he doesn't get rid of it. He still pounds that one or twos away. You know, Ben stays running.
It was what? It was like what was it yesterday? Like 23 yesterday for 63 again. Like I feel like it's so consistent.
Tyreek Hill is getting carted off right now.
Oh shit!
He's awake, but he's getting carted off.
Bears for DeMar.
Is his leg? His leg just got wrapped up.
Probably. Hammy. If it's right there.
Hey, what's up, James? Thanks for tuning in, man. He said, stop lying. You can't put a finger on Swift and he will go down. Stop lying already. Or you can't just put a finger on Swift and he will go down.
I know, you're pretty close. Like, I don't know. There's nobody. Might be the worst yards after contact running back out there.
Bro, if Tyreek Hill is laid up and not playing football, he's going to father 7 kids laying in bed. They need to not put him in a bed and be stationary at all. This is bad news for his accountant is like, fuck. His manager is just like, no.
What does it look like? Is it his knee?
Tyreek Hill, 6 months in a cast, fathered 17 kids.
Oh, shit. Crazy.
Do the Bears now? Will they? Do they? I don't. Fuck it. I can't. I'm not gonna. Mike, you said it, so I'll give you all the credit here. Can't draft anyway, so might as well fucking trade a pick and go get a running back.
Trade for Breece Hall, bro. Why not?
We need them to go 0-4 here to have that even possibly open up. Alvin Kamara got to be available at this point.
Don't we need a bruiser though? Don't we need someone who can just go run up the middle, catch passes, do a little bit of everything?
I mean, not really. Alvin Kamara is still better than DeAndre Swift at it, if that's what you're referring. Like you, I don't know. The bar's not really high on that one.
And what's it going to take?
I like DeAndre Swift if he's our backup running back. That's the role I like DeAndre Swift in. Every down back carrying the ball 20 times a game is just not.
I'd say he's a third round back, but then he sometimes he gets stupid out there on pass plays too. So, like that drop yesterday, I have no clue what he was doing.
Yeah.
What's the going rate? What's the going price for a Kamara or a Breece Hall?
Probably not. Well, if they decide to sell off, it won't be that much
because they're paid money. You know,
Hall's a free agent,
like a 4th round pick, right?
Yeah, Hall's a free agent after the season. So
touchdown to Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown in the game. Wow, who saw that coming?
The Walrus.
Wow.
It's not, and I'm hating on Swift here too, but it's not all his fault either. But he definitely sucks when it comes to yards after contact. That's not his, but it's not all on him. They're like
it's not Ryan Poles, because Ryan Poles should have never signed him to that fucking contract. We've been bitching about that for 2 years now. Horrible contract.
Well, what's a running back like Kamara or Breece Hall go to? I think Breece Hall probably is worth a little more. Breece Hall gets you like a 4th, maybe a conditional 3rd, and Kamara goes like a 5th, conditional 4th, or something like that.
Probably. I would hope though that if they do the Breece Hall one, that Poles has an extension laid out for that when they.
Or else he's only getting like a fucking 6th.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
So hopefully that's what the case is. Now he'd be the one that I want. Breece Hall would be the one. If I could choose any of them, I've been probably screaming this for a year now too. Shit posting memes about it. Breece Hall is like the perfect fit for Ben Johnson's offense.
We do need him, but we just need trenches so bad. We're trying to build the outside in instead of the inside out, and it's just It's. I mean, it looks foolish, you know.
Yeah, but in your like you said though, I'd rather them if they did that. Then at least I know when we head into the draft next year, like the first 3 picks, they're not taking a running back, which they scare. Like I'm a little worried they fucking do it with their first 3 picks in the draft next year. So at least if they give up that 4th for Hall, do the extension, then at least you're getting best tackle available in round 1. Probably defense then the next 2 rounds after that.
Doesn't always matter though. We're gonna go get 7 big fat guys, and if you don't scout them right, because I feel like we went heavy O-line this year. Didn't we get a couple big uglies right in the middle rounds, and they're not doing nothing?
Well,
till I die, Doc. Till I fucking die.
Well, yeah. First of all, what's up, Binkley? Hope you're having a good night, dude. Yeah, I want Brees here bad. You've been clamoring for this for a while. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it. Bulls did try to fix the lines this year. I have to give him. I like the dog polls as much as I can.
Are they that bad at scouting though? Because I just saw 2 rookies handle their own out there. One against Max Crosby in that second half. Like maybe they're not as bad as we think. So maybe they can find some talent in there.
But he did what he could for the interior of the line this year. I mean, Joe Tooney's played fantastic. He's played
all pro level.
Again,
right?
And Drew Dahlman's been up and down, and Jonah Jackson had more down than up, but he looked a little better yesterday, or last game. So I mean, he tried. The defensive line, Grady Jarrett. You got Big Bill there. You got Dexter there. You signed Deo. Obviously, play a little outside, rotate to the inside. Is he doing any of this through the draft? You know, outside of Dex, obviously, no. So he could improve there for sure.
They're just that. Well, Darnell Wright is the biggest contributor to this, though. But penalties are fucking killing them. That's what kills that offensive line every week. I think I asked yesterday. Is there another team that has like a 1st and 20 or 2nd and 20 more than the Bears do this season?
Bro, we get 4 yards on play 1, and then we're back on a 5-yard false start and 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12 too. It's unbelievable how we just beat ourselves up. That's the thing about it, and that's why I really do think Caleb and Ben, and we're gonna cook eventually, because there's so many small things that we do that are still so bad that we could tighten up on and get better at. We're not a finished product by any means, and it's small things of just being more disciplined and tightening up that we're gonna lock up. A bye week right now might be the week to lock them up too. Like that undisciplined bullshit. Cole Kmet, I think, got 3 flags yesterday.
Oh no, Cole Kmet had the worst game I've ever seen.
3 flags, 2 drops. Like what the fuck is he doing out there? Cole Kmet would have had a better game had he not dressed.
Yep, that was that drop end of this first half right there too.
That was so bad. Well, didn't we turn him over 3 times we turned him over 3 times in the first half, right? And we were losing.
Yep.
Yeah, Genty had a fumble and 2 picks. How about old man Kevin Byard coming through for us?
Dude, he got the game ball yesterday, as he should have. 2 picks.
And then I seen someone hating on his tackle on Genty, and I'm like,
I was just gonna
say, that wasn't a bad tackle at all. He had a good line at him. He grabbed his hips. Genty's just that guy sometimes. You're going to need more than
but he also made up for that,
grabbing his hips. Like, I'd say 9 out of 10 running backs, that's a tackle on. Genty got them fucking thick fucking hips and just
to set up that field goal. It was him who made that tackle on Genty then to get him to stop him on that to go to 4th down. And then the rarest thing I've ever seen for a Chicago Bears head coach, we had 3 timeouts left at that point still.
Dude, money, bro.
So
his timeout usage is fucking fantastic, dude. Absolutely fantastic.
Because even if they make it's crazy with 2 timeouts left, I actually had confidence even if they make the field goal that we could get within we can chunk a couple down there and kick one ourselves to go for that win.
Bad timeouts week 1. I'm just saying, like, right, he's getting better, but like he's not like phenomenal with his timeouts. It's been 4 weeks. He had 1.5 games with bad usage and 2.5 with good usage. Better
going
good
up,
than
baby.
Bad.
The last 2 were great.
He's getting better though.
Yo, straight up, when they were kicking that field goal, all right, that we ended up blocking, which is crazy. That never happens for us. But when they were kicking that field goal, I even said, for the first time, it might be okay even if they make it, because I feel like we got the quarterback who's clutch, who's going to take us downfield, and Ben still has 2 fucking timeouts. Like I didn't feel as deflated as I should have felt. If fucking Floozy was coaching that team, bro, we got no timeouts, dude, and we're panic mode. Like,
First thing I thought
wow, Fields with a 60-yard touchdown run.
First thing I thought of was if we get in contention, Cairo's not going to be able to have a big leg. And he had a good day yesterday. I'm not saying he didn't.
Great game yesterday.
But
he had a 52.
If the Raiders make that field goal, I'm like, okay, now we got to get to what? The 35 to feel really, honestly, probably the 30 to feel good about it. 35 to feel okay. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not like some of these guys where you're like, I got to the 43 and that was good enough.
It's crazy. Yeah. I will say 43. Sorry, whatever.
Great yard. That was a great run, though. Just see how he fucking got away from the pressure, was cutting, weaving in and out. Great run by Justin. I mean, that's what he does. Great.
Hey, better running back, Justin Fields or Jalen Hurts?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just asking, who do you think is a better running back?
Justin Fields is a better running back than Hurts.
I'll take Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts didn't throw a single pass the entire second half yesterday, I heard.
It's the first time that's happened in years. He was 0 for 8 in the second half. That's it. 0 for 8.
Oh,
that's your quarterback right there. That's your boy. Oh, but they won.
Go fuck.
I still like Jalen.
I'm on a sports page. I kid you not. I'm on a sports page, and it's a huge Eagle contingent. Huge Eagle contingent. And every week they talk about Quinion Mitchell, their cornerback. Talk about him and Cooper DeJean being lockdown corners. Saquon, best running back in the league. Lane Johnson in the offensive line, best in the league. Howie Roseman, best exec in the league. But if I say all those things and say that Jalen Hurts is surrounded by talent, I'm a hater. But you're going to tell me they have this group best. Oh, and I heard A.J. Brown after last week, not this week, obviously, the week before, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, still the best wide receiver duo in football, at least top 3. And I'm like, he's got all that, but I'm a hater if I say that Jalen Hurts is surrounded by talent. Like, surrounded.
He's obviously surrounded by talent. They're the most talented team in football, but the kid makes every fucking throw when it matters, he's good. Especially in the postseason.
He makes every throw except 0 in the second half yesterday. 0. But every throw, 0 for 8.
They won the game. I mean, they won the game. Tell me another elite first half.
Tell me another elite quarterback that goes 8 for 8, 0 for 8 and a half. 0 for 8 and a half. Give me one elite quarterback that goes 0 for 8 and a half.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. All right.
If Caleb did that every show for an entire week on every sports channel from ESPN to this to that, that's all they would be talking about.
If he was 0 for 8, there'd be a Tyson Bagent fucking countdown clock on the news if he was 0 for 8 in a fucking half. They'd have a special announcement that it needs to be Bagent time.
Like Prince the Pope with the smoke coming out of Hallis Hall.
It would be ugly.
But yeah, anyways, the one thing I'm never going back to last year with Caleb, and I am happy he has been, and I think the two of them, they'll get everything ironed out. I love where they're going because I got a bunch of cool stats and cool stuff to show you that it is kind of working. But even going back to last year, passer rating by quarter for Caleb, even using last year, was I think it's like 86, 82, or 86, 87, 82. And then fourth quarter, Caleb's a 90. Like the fourth quarter, Caleb, even last year, is where he starts to come out. So 30 seconds, 45 seconds. The one thing I'm kind of stealing this from what is it, Molly and Haw now in the morning? Molly said it. He goes, the one thing I 100% feel comfortable about Caleb Williamson is the fourth quarter. And I knew with 30 seconds left, I felt like, go ahead, make the field goal. Caleb's going to march us down there, and we're going to kick. Now, does Cairo make it? I don't know if he gets him close enough, but Caleb's going to get him in field goal range. And that's the one thing I'm confident in.
What's with the random Bakley shot at Justin Herbert?
Oh, I think
because he turns into Zach Wilson.
Hurts and Herbert's always that's the argument for the 5th best quarterback in the league, right? I mean, I think you said you'd probably take more than.
Yeah, I don't think. I think 99% of good GMs, including Howie Roseman, would take Justin Herbert over Jalen Hurts, bro. Stop it. Stop it. He makes all the throws. He's elite arm talent.
He does it. Yo, Justin Herbert has everything, but then I agree with Bakley. Postseason play, he has not had it.
Yeah, but he also never had the raw what happens. What's more likely to happen? Do the Eagles still win a Super Bowl with Justin Herbert last year, or does Jalen Hurts drag the Chargers to the playoffs?
And if you want to be honest with yourself, there's only one answer.
It's just the Eagles probably win the Super Bowl with Justin.
There is only one answer, right? And you could probably say that in a lot of situations.
Again, I don't hate Jalen Hurts. I hate the hype he gets because he's on this. I think he's good. I think he's good enough. I think he can make some of the throws. He can't make all the throws. I don't care what the fuck anyone says, but he does. He's good. I think he's a great leader. I think he's a guy that gets dirty for his team. You don't have to be the prototypical QB to win. Sure, he's proven that.
It'll be interesting for Jalen Hurts, though, when they enter Howie Roseman's a pretty awesome GM, though, so I don't know if they ever even enter this, but when they enter the realm of like the Chiefs, where Mahomes has nothing around him except an old-ass Travis Kelce, a banged-up O-line. Like I'm talking about last year, by the way. A rookie Worthy he was all right, but an old-ass Kelce, their O-line was shit last year.
Trash.
Like Mahomes he could carry your team, obviously. Is Jalen Hurts going to be able to do the same thing? Like we'll find out. Eventually, they'll run into cap hell.
I put Joe Burrow dragging the Bengals to a Super Bowl higher than Jalen Hurts winning one. The Bengals all-time bad franchise.
But that's because
I'm not hating, by the way.
He climbed Mount Mahomes, though, to get there, which no one in the AFC.
Who did Jalen Hurts beat last year?
Correct.
Mahomes, but that's why I moved.
He beat the Chiefs defense because quarterbacks don't line up across another quarterback. Trick question.
Hurts earned my respect, though, from his playoff play, so that's where it does fall under.
I respect the guy. He's a Super Bowl champion. Good guy, good story. Got benched everywhere he went, but he's a good story.
I think the tush push, all right, is a huge reason why.
Who's Mahomes? What are you talking about?
He's
talking about who he beat last year. Yeah, I'm not. The Daniels and Love thing, not that big to me.
Stafford and Mahomes is big. That game, we talked about that game at length, though.
Quarterbacks don't line up across quarterback.
No, well, buddy. They were that mini little snowstorm away.
Yes,
late in that game from not even getting over the Rams at home. That's the
4.5. That game had 4.5 quarters last year. The Rams win that game. The problem is football only has 4 quarters. So
Jordan Cutler, and then Jaden Daniels. It was a fun story, but like when they beat Detroit, that was a insanely depleted. Everyone was hurt on the Lions defense. Everybody, like the entire defense was hurt. There was
oh no, God, Tua.
He's got to learn he did slide
Get down earlier, dude. Come on, man.
I want to see Tua fingers.
No,
I don't want to.
I don't want to see Tua fingers. Oh, what are you doing, dude?
You guys used to like football, you pussies.
I want to see a guy fucking.
But yeah, I wasn't the big. Like that was not a Detroit team. That was it. That's you. I think they were down 9 starters. They got 0 pass rush last year.
Wait a second. What does the defense have to do with 5 turnovers from Jared Goff?
I know that, and I give you that. But
that's probably. I mean.
But they were down. The problem was they were. It doesn't. But they were still losing. They were still losing.
Like commits 5 turnovers. I feel like odds are you winning go very, very, very down.
No, and you're right. I'm not saying you're not, but when you're also down by 2 touchdowns, because every time they touch the ball, they go down and score. It gets tougher out there. Then you start doing some stupid shit, probably. But yeah, Goff takes some responsibility there too. But the fact that they were just an open floodgate on defense, and Washington scored every time they touched the football, does not help.
You know what? It was only 4 turnovers. I think it was 3 picks and a fumble. My bad. Odds just went up.
But this is my weekly Jaden Daniels rant at this point. We'll see. 2 weeks.
Yo,
rematch,
Dude, that's a great segue, man, because we will see. We got the rematch coming up. Pretty much same situation as last year, right? Coming out of the bye, we get them. Is that a Sunday night football game? What is that?
I hope he just gets healthy, man.
It's a Monday night football, dude. Let's go.
I don't know how the hell we got a bye week and then a Monday night football game. That's kind of weird.
You know who the top 5 quarterbacks in EPA are right now in the NFL?
I saw Caleb was up there. Danny Dimes was up there.
Stafford 1, Danny Dimes 2, Mahomes is 3, Goff was 4, Caleb Williams is 5.
Yeah. Caleb was playing great.
And he was, by the way, he was 12th after the big. It's not just that big Dallas game, because I think if we did this last week he was 10th. So that second half helped bump him up a little bit too in this week as well. Climbing, doing pretty good. The Ben Johnson effect is real. Do you know so if it's goofy. I'm not gonna get too stuffy with you guys because you're a fucking analytical nerd. But they rate wide receivers based on separation, like yak and blah blah blah. There's like 3 different metrics that they use to rate wide receivers. And do you know who 2 of the top 5 are?
Rome and DJ Moore.
Yep. Basically,
number 1.
Correct. You look at that, dude. DJ, they're always open, and that a large part of fucking Ben Johnson right there.
I'm old school. I still rank my wide receivers by 3 categories. It's called catches, yards, and touchdowns. Maybe yard per catch. I thought yard per catch was a little bit nerdy, but leave it to Streetz to fucking nerdy up even worse.
Well, it just shows you that they're being used, and the scheming of that offense is starting to fucking cook, and that's the nice part about it.
Rome has 5 touchdowns, 1 in every game. It's fucking beautiful.
I love betting Rome touchdowns.
We are
every game.
9-yard run for A-Chain. Hopefully he doesn't do too much more. But yeah, the rematch. Fuck, they should. The Hail Mary still kills me because they should have won that. Like they did win that game. Once again, Caleb Williams. He marched them down fucking twice in that game, and then the Hail Mary happened at the end of that game. So this will be a fun one, and it's going to be the only reason we have to win this one though is because every stupid TV show that you watch for the next week, then that's all they're going to talk about. I don't want to hear the dumbass. Whoa, the Bears took the wrong pick for a fucking another 7 days before the next game.
I mean, it's going to take after that rookie year. It's going to take probably 2 or 3 more seasons to get out of that mystique. This year won't change that because he went out last year as a rookie, won a playoff game. He's already hurt this year. You're not going to not hear that for at least a couple more years.
That's kind of the thing, though, Jay. That's the biggest issue. That's the biggest scary part for Jayden Daniels that I always had. He was and everybody, like in fantasy, everyone was like, oh, what if when they were taking him before Lamar and Josh Allen, right? You saw him go first and oh, yeah.
No, he was not.
In dynasty leagues, yes, he was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because people were like, "Oh,
even a redraft league."
You guys talk fantasy. When you talk fantasy, you got to go basic fantasy leagues.
No. I know, but even in basic leagues, he went first.
Actually, not in any league I've seen, not in any mock I was in.
Oh no, it happened.
I'm not in with like the Bakeleys of the world here, so.
But anyways,
it's Doc. It's not Bakley. It's Doc taking.
Everyone was like. He could rush for more touchdowns too. Like he could be the number 1 quarterback. He was only QB5 in points per game last year, and everybody was like, "Oh, he could be the best quarterback in the NFL." But and that's where I'm getting at. His frame cannot handle the hits. It's not made to take the hits, and he can't. Like he's not built like a Justin Fields or Lamar Jackson back there. He's a little wiry, big guy, little wiry, and I worry about him running the football for 900 yards a season and taking all those hits. So that's why, if you ask me, still to this day, redraft it, redo the entire thing. Who you taking? I'm taking Caleb Williams.
Still definitely taking Caleb since what I've seen with Ben in 3 games. taking Caleb.
Call me crazy, call me biased, whatever.
Fine. But I promise you, 99% of the world not, and that's okay.
Yeah, no, and that's people like. I get it.
And the narrative on Stroud has changed, but the narrative didn't change that Bryce Young's now better. You know what I mean? I'm just saying there's a 2 quarterback race in one in what you're talking about versus
the Stroud.
It's Stroud.
Don't sell Drake May short though. You talking about a 2 quarterback race? You got Drake May who's right there with Caleb and Jaden. Drake May's numbers this year, if you look at every
Drake May's been really good. He was really good yesterday.
Every important number that Caleb has right now, which looks really good, Drake May is right there. I think he's got like 980 passing yards. His touchdowns are right in line.
And Bo Nix was really good last year, who's not been great this year, don't get me wrong. But
he's 8th in EPA too, Drake May. So he's a top 10 now also.
But Bo Nix, I still think has arm talent. It's going to end up being a great class, I think.
Yes.
An all-time class. Which is why this year's quarterbacks sucked, and next year's quarterbacks are going to suck coming out because, you only get one of those big, generational drafts every so often,
How's Cam Ward look, Streetz? Pretty horrible, right?
Who?
Not
Cam Ward. He's looked pretty horrible, right?
Yeah, he's looked like a rookie, like a first year.
Well, he also was on, he looks like a guy who was drafted to the team that had the worst record in the football. That's how they got the number 1 pick, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You take off Cam Ward, and that team is still 0-4.
I like how he took it. He says we're just playing like ass, or I think he said that. He said something else like we're just playing like shit. I'm like, all right,
it's like we're ass. Yeah,
yeah.
No sugarcoating, we're ass.
He's another guy though. You see, he makes some good. He makes some throws where you're like, whoo, phenomenal.
Like I thought he had all the talent in the world at Miami. I definitely thought he was the best quarterback coming out in this draft.
He definitely does not. His roster sucks too, though. The Titans are not good.
I didn't see the Tyreek Hill leg till just now.
Oh, wait, is it bad? Is it like one of those snap injuries?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, I gotta see it. Fuck.
Yeah, I did. Someone said it too, and I looked it up right now, and I'm like, oof, it's bad.
Cam Ward is gonna break.
His leg is turned the other way.
I gotta see it.
But even Penix, he bounced back again yesterday. Yeah, that whole class. That's gonna be a pretty good one.
The bottom part of his knee and leg is turned like 90 degrees.
Damn, what a tough motherfucker. He's out there laughing on the cart as they're taking him out. Come on, that's crazy, dude.
Well, they probably shot him real quick.
Instant like adrenaline. You ever had an adrenaline boost in like a fight or anything like that? I got jumped one time by 3 guys, and one of them had a baseball bat, and I fended them off pretty decently until obviously I lost because it was 3 guys in a bat versus me. But it was right in front of my house. I eventually lost. I got my licks in though, Tim. I promise you. I held my own for 3 guys in a bat. But
I believe you did.
I eventually lost. They swung a bat on me a couple times, hit me in the legs, beating this motherfucker's legs. And then my dad come running out of the house because it was right in front of my house. And me and my dad started running like 3/4 of a block trying to chase these guys, but they eventually scattered off, right? And then I collapsed and couldn't walk for 2 weeks. I got beaten my legs with fucking a baseball bat. I had a chip bone in my knee. Like they didn't like break my legs or like that, but I had chip bone in my knee. But I couldn't walk for 2 weeks. I was just sore and beat up. But the adrenaline boost I had was fucking ridiculous. I was running full speed, and then all of a sudden when it was over, it was like, and I just crumbled. Adrenaline's a cool thing.
Crazy.
That's why it saves lives, right?
Damn. Yeah, that was nasty, dude.
Adrenaline's wild.
You ever been stunned in a fight? You ever got punched and seen stars?
No.
I had one of those like seen stars, and that's a cool feeling too. It's almost like fishing out on nitrous, where you just kind of be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Your brain just gets rattled for a second. Like you just see you shake it off. You're just like, "Okay," and I'm back. But it's a weird feeling to be like, "Really got me."
Yeah, no, I mean I've gotten hit a bunch, but I never never gotten that feeling.
Tim's like, I'm the one that does the hitting, buddy.
Yeah, usually that I know what you're saying with the adrenaline.
You never lost a fight?
I lost one my whole life. It was horrible. I was stupid as fuck, but I was a sophomore in high school, so I was young. It is what it is. Yeah, but I was stupid. I turned my back to the starting fullback of the football team. He fucking speared me from behind into a mound of snow. My hands were under me. He just fucking clobbered my fucking brains in, dude. It was done. Like, if fight was over, fucking cops came and shit. You know how that shit goes. Behind a bowling alley. But yeah, it was my own stupid fault. My mom was so pissed at me. She goes, "How fucking stupid are you to turn your back on someone? You know better than that." I'm like, "Yeah, it was dumb. It was very dumb."
Then then Shar beats the shit out of you too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I had my fake front teeth here from when I fell on the cement and knocked them out after a football game, and the one got knocked out, so I had to go to the emergency dentist on Saturday to get it fixed and shit. And yeah, Shar was not happy, dude. Not happy at all.
and with all that said, you're still the good kid.
No shit. Oh man.
So what do you guys expect for the second quarter of the Bears year? Soft part of the schedule, like you were saying, soft-ish.
I expect. What are the next 5 again? Let me look. I know we got Washington next.
Yeah, we got Washington on Monday night, and then we got
Saints.
the Saints at the Ravens, at the Bengals, versus the Giants.
Could I go on it? Man, so the Washington one's going to be the tough one. I think they could win the rest of those.
I don't see any reason we couldn't go 3-2. I think I could see us being 4-1, but I think 3-2 coming out of this 5 would be nice, right?
Yeah.
That would be great.
3-2 would be great.
Sitting at 5-4 because then that's where the stretch gets tough. At Minnesota, at home versus Pittsburgh, and Streetz, you were every bit of right about Pittsburgh. They look pretty damn good, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And then we have at Philly, at Green Bay. That's a tough 4-game window right there.
If they really need to go 4-1.
I'm just going to say this. As I look at the rest of the schedule, Commanders, Saints, Ravens, Bengals, if Lamar plays, if Lamar is out,
if he's out, they got a shot in that one.
If Lamar is out, let's just say Lamar is out right now. Commanders, Saints, Ravens, Bengals, Giants, Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, Niners. Bears have the best quarterback in every game left so far the rest of this year. So I'm taking that.
Damn. Crazy way to look at it.
I know what you did there.
We have a quarterback advantage in every one of those games. That's a big thing in the NFL.
They got to learn.
I got it too, Streetz. I just picked that up.
Picked up what? Who don't we have the advantage from? Are you guys still Jordan Love fans? You guys are disgusting. Brock Purdy, you still got a thing for Joe Flacco?
Bakley's just sitting there like this right now.
Bro, if Caleb Williams was on Bakley's team, come on, stop it. He's a better quarterback. He can make all the throws. You know that 25-yard out to the sideline? He's making that throw. You know who's not making that throw? The guy who's already tucking and trying to truck somebody.
Yeah, no, we're seeing this year. We saw flashes last year, but we're seeing big boy throws from Caleb start to come now this year.
Unbelievable. He makes all the throws. I'm saying he's polished? Does he break it down? Is he smarter then? Maybe not yet. You know what I'm saying? Is he seeing it slower? Maybe not yet. But he's a better quarterback. His arm has fucking. That's cool. Caleb is trash. Cool.
Bears fans,
Vaughn.
So the trash thing, it's, you know what it is, right? It's 100% just the you don't like them. You don't like the nails painting thing. That's all it is. Because if you really.
Wasn't that like a fucking Marvel character or something? You said this guy's a fucking nerd. He probably doesn't even understand. You're such a nerd, but don't even understand the nerd stats and why Caleb is great. Tell him the nerd stats again, Streetz. Tell him this nerd spawn the nerd stats again.
Like, you don't even need to use the nerd stats, though, because let's take the nerd stats out. If you take the nerd stats out, which they're pretty good, but if you take them out,
quarterback wins. Oh my goodness.
Quarterback wins are the most useless stat of all stats when it comes to anything. When it comes to quarterbacks, by the way, but just his from yards, touchdown, everything that he does, he's still been the middle of the pack as a rookie. He didn't suck. He was a middle of the pack quarterback when it was all said and done last year. That's what he was. Like, the hate is pure, just mental defective. When the game's on the line, he plays his best. What do you mean mental defective? What do you want, Justin Fields back there just turning the ball over and over in the fourth quarter like he always did? Fumble, pick, can't march you down in the foot. Like when it matters most is when Caleb is actually great. I don't know if mental defective is even part of the game.
Tyson Bajan's dad is out here trolling us.
It's okay. Just admit you don't. It's fine if you don't like him. That's all. That's all you got to say is I just don't like him. That's it.
Yeah. Don't.
But like the bus thing and everything else that comes along with it is just, it's stupid. He's got the bet, like the first 20 games, he has the best numbers from any number one pick out of all quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. So like, I don't even know I don't get the suck part. There is no suck part. Middle of the road quarterback, rookie season on a disastrous team that fired the head coach. Shane Waldron was the worst offensive coordinator ever. And he still makes it through that season, middle of the pack quarterback when it was all said and done. Yeah, the team wasn't good. What did you expect? He was a rookie quarterback on a bad team. But overall, when it was all said and done, middle of the pack still. And this year, you're seeing gradual improvements in a lot of stuff. I just broke it down. He's 4th in EPA passing the football through 4 weeks of the season. Or 5th, I mean.
EPA, Spawn. EPA.
I couldn't even peel a fucking EPA.
So if anybody doesn't know what it's the big, like that's a big Ben Johnson thing. He'll tell you all about EPA. That's all the offensive guru head coaches right now. That's the big thing for them. It's expected points.
It's
basically per attempt, right?
That's
how they break it down.
It's the football version of fucking launch angle of 2025. There's got to be something hip and new that everything comes out every so
it's a good stat. The good offenses are good at it. I mean, it's just kind of how it goes. The whole team has to cover for what do you mean the whole team has to cover? He's been the only thing they had. He is their offense, dude.
Tim's out here putting it in.
Did Caleb give up 50 points in week 2? When the game was close still, he looked great versus Detroit.
I don't mind anyone hating on Caleb, but it just makes you look like an idiot. That's all.
They have to cover for him. What do they cut? He is the offense.
Oh!
They can't run the football.
Did he catch that?
Wilson?
I'm late. My bad.
No, I see only 1 foot. I see a different angle now.
It's okay to just look. I told you if you don't like him, it's okay. Don't. You just say it. Just say I don't like him.
No touchdown.
But I really don't know when it comes to the actual football what I'm talking about.
They should make NFL 1 foot in. Because hear me out. Like we can't make the field bigger, but what we could do is have these 6'3" guys have 1 toe in, being able to reach 6 feet outside the sideline and open the field that way. Because imagine a guy having 1 foot in and being able to reach like that. You know what I mean? That opens up the field a little more.
And I get it. Look, first half, if you want to use the first half yesterday, it wasn't great. But you know what? Football. That's football.
Oh, that's
you're gonna see people. For the love of God.
They said it was Wilson offensive PI.
Oh, was it?
You'll see Mahomes struggle in a quarter or a half. It happens. This is the NFL. You're on the road. A bad half is going to happen. It's not going to be the last time there's a bad half. You got to respond. And how did he respond yesterday? In that second half, he was 10 of 15 for 67%, 114 yards, a touchdown. He let him down on that game-winning drive once again. And they scored a touchdown on it. What is 50? What do you mean 59%?
You know how hard it is to play in fucking Las Vegas with those super lifelong dedicated Las Vegas Raider fans?
What is 59% of what? Well, there's the drives
on the road.
Versus 70% Chicago yesterday, I heard, which is fucking really cool, dude. Really fucking awesome, man. Like,
I would love to go to Vegas for a game.
I don't
know.
Joe
was there, and Joe had third row seats, right? Like by the Bears tunnel. It was fucking crazy. 60.
Why didn't you go?
This completion percentage frenzy that everybody's on, by the way, just it irks me. I heard Terry Bradshaw was talking about this on the Fox pregame show. Who has a 59% complete? He has a 63%. I don't know what you're talking about right now. But either way, completion percentage is like some new defense mechanism that people have against quarterbacks. And this is where I love what Terry Bradshaw was talking about. He was like, do you know what the fuck my completion percentage was? I didn't give a shit what my completion percentage was, he said. He was like, I knew you got to take shots and fucking get them. That's what I did out there.
Terry Bradshaw was the Jalen Hurts of the 70s.
But, yeah, I told you he had a bad half. But I just told you what he did. What he did in the second half was 67% of the passes in the second half. He bounced back for the team. 2 touchdown drives for them in that second half. He played phenomenal football in that second half. I get it. Bad first half. The whole offense had a bad first half. But are you going to just discount some of the drops too? Like that Komet one when they were driving, that might have changed the entire half if he connects on that one. Yeah, it happens. Bad half. He bounced back and played excellent football in that second half.
Yeah, Streetz, you doofus.
I love that you're watching. Thank you. It's okay to be if you don't like Caleb. He's not as bad as like everyone claims.
Whoa. I'll have to chime in there. Last season was all the coaching staff was so putrid last year. No
How many games? First off, hold on, Bears fan Spawn. On a disaster. It was the most dysfunctional team in the entire NFL. Matt Eberflus was the worst head coach in the NFL. That was the biggest 4-2 start.
Go Caleb.
But even after when they let the Thomas Brown take over out there,
who?
Thomas Brown is who took over as the offensive coordinator for them then when they made the change, or head coach or whatever they did. Anyways, he still did like how many comebacks did Caleb put you on in that disastrous season last year? He still did it. He did it against the Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit. He played good in those divisional games in the second half of those games again. And it was already a disaster of a season. He was a rookie.
Nix turned the ball over. Oh, Bo Nix just threw a pick in the end zone.
I think we're too focused to thinking everybody wants immediate results. In 2025, it's either you give it to me right now, right away. You first round pick, I don't give a shit. Be great right away. Be Jaden. Do what Jaden did last year. Justin Herbert, his rookie season, right? Everybody wants just immediate. It's the recency bias factor, and everybody wants it to be awesome, great, and it has to happen now. That's not how it really works, though. Like it's okay to see. It's never going to be all great. It's never going to be all bad. It's always kind of going to be in the middle. And we're seeing gradual steps to get to where we need to get. It doesn't matter that he wasn't fucking Patrick Mahomes pulling you to a Super Bowl his rookie season. Like, I think that's how he gets graded. Like everybody just wants him to be that. Like, oh yeah, Caleb should be putting his shit team on his back by now and dragging the Bears to the Super Bowl. If he doesn't do that, he sucks.
Did you see that Tyreek Hill game?
No, I'm not. I'll watch that later.
Tim, did you see it?
I did. It was fucking.
That thing was
wicked,
turned 9 degrees, wasn't it?
Dude,
that was crazy.
Yeah,
he's on pace. By the way, Caleb's on pace for 3,900 passing yards right now. He's gonna over 4,000 yards because of rushing. So over 4,000 total yards and almost 30 touchdowns. About 30 touchdowns right now is his pace.
Did you know that the Bears have the most 4,000-yard passers in NFL history?
I saw this.
We do. We have the most quarterbacks that have passed for 4,000 yards in their career.
Aren't you just hating on them?
NFL history.
Like I'm pretty sure you just came here to hate on them.
Just not in one season. Not in one season. Just like their career 4,000-yard passer. Because Caleb went over 4,000 yards, and I think we have 18 now. 18 guys that have had 4,000 career passing yards.
We have more than Washington.
Yeah, one more, I think.
Oh, career passing yards.
Yeah, we have the most 4,000 yard passers in NFL history.
Oh, that was incomplete.
Not one season.
I like the 2 Monday night games. I said earlier I didn't like it, especially 2 trash games. But I'm digging the 2 Monday night games on at the same time. It's
give me more football.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't understand why don't we have one game every like I don't know how they can't do a perfect rotation, but like, almost incorporate another bye by having like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You know what I mean? Like one game a week.
Game a day would be cool. I think you could do 5 days a week. I think you could maybe keep Tuesday, Wednesday off and just have football Monday or the weekend, Thursday through Monday, and then just give the Tuesday, Wednesday break. I think we'd get sick of it if it was every day, so it kind of gives you like a weekend away from football. But I do think 5 days a week would be pretty fucking money.
I mean,
Caleb technically had 4,000 total yards last year.
let's add 5 new teams, 18 game schedule, 2 byes, more football.
Fuck. Sign me up.
We can't get 32 quarterbacks now.
No.
I don't. So go throw a Commanders jersey on.
Oh,
Switch teams then. Go ahead. Hey,
when did Jaden punk Caleb the first time?
He punked that guy at our screen number 29 right there. That's who he punked. But yeah.
An improbable Hail Mary because Tyreek Stevenson's out there talking to the crowd.
Should have been cut.
Thank God he wasn't. He's playing.
He did have more that. And Doc's right. 3,500, almost 3,600 passing yards, and then 489 rushing yards. So technically, he already has a 4,000 yard season.
We need him to pass for 4,000 yards.
He's gonna, he'll get there.
We need him. We need him definitely. But Stevenson played like crap those first 2 weeks, which was crazy. He allowed 158.3 perfect passer rating against him. The last 2 weeks, he's been fantastic. So hopefully something's clicking with this kid that he's actually going to turn it around because we needed it yesterday in a bad way. Our defense crazy.
He's looked fantastic. He played his best game, I think, as a Chicago Bear yesterday.
He did. And we needed it. It was a big time for him to step up and play.
Still should have been cut after the Washington game.
No, that's fair. Because then it looked like the same shit again the first 2 weeks of the season.
It's a culture change, bro.
He looks horrible.
In a good culture, that guy gets fucking cut.
But how do we know that after those first, there's a good
chance. In a good culture, Ben Johnson's fucking calling a timeout because he's paying attention to what's going on in the field. So, someone should have been fucking
in a good culture. No one allows him to fucking start waving at the fans that early. But
I've never saw that argument before. 466 lost to sacks. I like your style. I appreciate you tuning in. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's great. We'll throw sack yards in for everybody.
Oh, man. I'm excited for this Washington game.
I think you should get off fucking Caleb's sack. How about that, buddy?
Who, me?
No, not you. Jesus Christ. Hey, I love watching you on Caleb's sack.
Oh. You know what I hate? I hate
it's going to be funny in 3 years from now. I don't know what they're all going to talk about. They'll find something else to hate on in 2 years.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the nail polish shit. That's what it's all about. Let's be real. If he didn't paint his nails, people wouldn't hate him. It's just that, that's just what it is. Yeah. Nerd. You are a nerd in Street with your nerd stats and your Caleb jersey up there. What a nerd.
I almost put my Caleb jersey
certified
on.
Nerd. I'm as big as a nerd as you'll ever meet. I got a fucking Marvel stuff on a shelf behind me. Of course.
Oh, shit. I'm stoked for this Washington game, though. It's going to be a fucking good one. Coming off the bye. Ben's going to have us ready to go. I'm excited.
So what's your prediction for the next?
I hope Bears spawn.
4 games.
We come back by the end of season at least. And we circle back to this and see.
I think we're going to beat the Commanders. I think we're going to beat the Saints. I think we'll lose to the Ravens, beat the Bengals, beat the Giants, go 4-1 in our next 5. We'll end up at 6-3 going into that tough part of the schedule.
Yeah, that sounds good and dandy. I think we're just
3-2 would be ideal.
I think we beat the Commanders and the Saints, and then we drop the Ravens, beat the Bengals, and then lose to the Giants. And everyone gives us the whole Jackson Dart over Caleb fucking narrative for the next fucking
That
like
makes sense.
that's just how we do. Like we'll beat or maybe even we beat the Ravens with Lamar there, and then we drop to like Jake Browning and Jackson Dart back to back or something.
We look like shit versus the Giants, and then the
right?
line
And
beats Caleb, and then we got
it's
that's Bears football right there.
That's Bears football. But we go and we beat up Lamar. We're like, look at us. And then lose to Jake Browning and Jackson Dart.
At least he doesn't like Fields. I think that I agree on.
I love Justin.
I like the human.
I don't think he's a good quarterback either. I agree there.
Good dude. Nice guy, good dude.
But scoring threat, that's a good way to put it. I like that way. A scoring threat.
Give Justin Fields the best running back in football, the best offensive line in football, a top 3 wide receiver duo in football, the best exec in football, a top probably 5 defense in football, and I think he could succeed too. And that's without mentioning any other names.
I don't think he'd win a Super Bowl, though. I think he might have a chance to win a playoff game, but I don't think he can do much more than that.
Yeah, they try to do too much because you have a talent like that. They need to limit him and only allow him to throw 8 passes and a half. He doesn't have to make any of those passes. Just let him only throw 8 passes. Another thing, what great elite quarterback only throws 8 passes and a half and not even complete one of them? That's
they would win it by like 30 at the half, I thought, or like 25. I'm not even sure how the game ended up so competitive, but it was
a touchdown game late. But I'm just saying, but only 8 passes, only 8. At least keep the run on and throw it a couple more times. But he couldn't complete a pass. Why throw more?
I'm with you. I don't like the game plan. I understand you have Saquon, so use Saquon. I like what they do. I like how they dink and dunk. They can get 3 yards on any play, right? But you do have fucking AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and when I have them in a lot of my fantasy football teams, it is very disheartening seeing 3 for 25 and 2 for 24. Like that is very fucking
catches on 9 targets for AJ Brown.
And then he got it, and then he tweeted. I was waiting for it too. And then he tweeted. I saw a meme where it was like, me, Eagles won today. It's a good day. There's going to be no drama. AJ Brown, and then it was a picture of the Tiger King, and he's like, "Guess what, motherfucker?"
I mean, call me crazy, and I know I'm an Eagles hater and all these things, but I want my wide receiver to have a little diva in him.
Yeah, the good ones do.
I just do. Bring me back the days of wide receiver divas, please. I'm sending Mike a Hurts jersey. What's his address? It's number 1. It's 1 overrated lane.
You could.
Oh, okay.
Eagles were in coast mode. That's exactly why he didn't complete any of his 8 passes. They were in coast mode. I'm just an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking. They were in coast mode. Why would you complete a pass when you're throwing 8 of them when you're in coast mode? That's my fault. My bad, boys.
For fantasy purposes, though, I'm glad AJ Brown's opening his mouth now because now we get that squeaky wheel thing. They got to oil that up now next week for him.
Hey, Jalen Hurts and 4 first-round picks can get you, Caleb.
What would that look like? Do you think? What would it take polls to send Caleb away?
Would you like Hurts ring with that too? No, I mean I'll take Trent Dilfers, Jalen Hurts, Brad Johnson's, Joe Flacco's. Yeah. If you win a ring, Eli won too. He must be a stud.
Eli's a Hall of Famer. I was arguing with a guy at the bar this weekend, dude.
Sure.
You cannot tell me otherwise. Top 12 in both yards and passing touchdowns all time. And I don't even care if you want to call that. It's because it's the Frank Gore Legacy Award and he played forever. Doesn't matter. Those 2 rings, very important on top of the numbers. Hall of Famer.
I wouldn't put Frank Gore in the Hall of Fame.
That's fair. I understand he's got the numbers.
But Eli's also a 2-time Super Bowl MVP and probably had the greatest throw I've ever seen to Manningham on the sideline in Super Bowl II, I think it was. They had it on Sports Science. Remember the show Sports Science with that guy Breckus or whatever is on? Remember Sports Science?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So they broke down that Eli to Manningham throw in the Super Bowl, and they broke it down to where it had like 0.01% chance of being it had no room for error. It was the most perfect throw in NFL history, and in one of the most clutch times. I'm not talking about the Tyree throw. The Tyree throw was pretty incredible too. The Tyree catch, and that was pretty, let your guy make a play. But I don't know if you guys know the toss I'm talking about. The Manningham on the sideline in Super Bowl. I think it was the second one, maybe it was the first one. I don't know, but it was the best throw. Look it up on YouTube one day when you're bored. Bears, he can't bail out Caleb
this season. It's polar opposite.
Bears he's not bailing out anybody. Although they played they played great yesterday. They didn't play great yesterday because Genty fucking just dashed them so many times. But I guess what does Lovey used to say? Well, bend but not break. When you force 4 turnovers in a game, block a kick. Yeah, it's hard not to say
Correct.
They played great, right?
But do you know how many teams have won a game giving up 240 passing or rushing yards?
Not many.
Not many in the history of the NFL.
As I said earlier, we had 3 turnovers in the first half, and we went into halftime losing. I was talking yesterday. We might have a monumental game where we just turn them over again and lose with 4 turnovers. Like that never happens, man. But it does not matter because we made the plays. They made the plays that mattered in the second half, and then the block kick.
And I didn't. The defense has played better.
Genty just looked fucking great yesterday.
Sort of. They still can't get any pressure on a quarterback.
Genty has 3 total touchdowns, torches us, breaks off a foot in our ass, left and right, just torching us. Bears D totally carrying Caleb. Get the fuck out. You can't make this up. It's like living in a surreal. It's like this simulation of life. Next thing you're gonna tell me is our reality stars are president. Get the fuck out of here. This is just such a weird world we're living in. Did you watch Genty just tear us up? Bears D carrying Caleb. What the fuck?
They made big plays yesterday. They did make big plays when it mattered, which was nice to see because they looked like shit Genty just gashed them. I was kind of starting to think Genty wasn't great, but Genty played fucking great yesterday.
Oh, you just can't.
Well, we won, and we're celebrating Victory Monday today for the 2nd straight week, going 2-2 into the bye, which honestly, after that Vikings game, I didn't think we'd win another game the rest of the year. So now I feel better. And now I'm back to thinking we're going to go 4-1 in the next quarter of our season. And we're going to be fucking looking at 6-3 wild card spot competing for the division.
I get it. Only 119 I get that, but he only threw 21 passes. Like if you rush for 240 yards, you usually control the entire clock of that game. That's how that works then.
Why would they throw the ball?
Yeah.
They could just
hand it off.
You got yards of gash.
8-10 yards every time they
argue away, bro. Have some fun. Nothing wrong with some good arguing.
Oh no, I like to argue.
I used to like to argue.
You still do. Get out of here. I still get you riled up a little bit.
You definitely can get me riled up, man. That's for sure. I like all the Jalen Hurts talk tonight. So I'm glad that we were able to bring that conversation here.
I don't hate Jalen Hurts. I think he's fine quarterback. I just don't think he's great.
But Bears fan, that's the running game, right? Is because we
Here's
can't
the time of
the ball on the
possession.
ground.
So the Bears defense carried us. Oh, did the Bears get time of possession point? Was that the Bears carrying 33 minutes time possession?
Oh, did I read that wrong?
No, I'm just saying, right? Bears, the defense carried us.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? Thanks for tuning in, man. Really appreciate you being here.
Not another sack. God damn it.
0.5 sacks through the first 4 weeks. I thought if he fell to 10, then that would have been a steal of a pick. But
I think
he had some concerns, right, with injuries coming in.
Their D-line, I thought, would be better in New York than it has been, but it's still pretty good, I think. And also, we're only 4 games in. Bears win time possession. The running game was irrelevant. Or the Bears offense. Never mind. No.
Oh shit. I love it though, man. I love that we're not just sitting here depressed still going into the bye. We feel good, you know. I feel good. I feel real good right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about it. Like, no one can feel better than a Bears fan that's 500. That's just it right here. Stats lie when you don't do your own research. Who's he?
I don't know at this point.
Yes, Bears fan. Well, the defense, the vaunted Bears defense won the games. Yes, that's what they've done the last 2 weeks.
I don't know why they don't trust Rojo, man. It's crazy. I thought that he had a ton of potential coming out. I thought he was one of their bright spots last year when they did use him.
I heard some people saying he was better than Bijan.
Roshan?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the Texas thing. Yeah,
they were saying that he was like he didn't get the love in Texas. It would be one of those overpassing him better as a pro type thing. And listen, you're a running back that went to Texas. You're probably not bad no matter where you were, right? You know, you're probably pretty fucking good.
I like Roshan. I don't know why we don't use him, man. That's one of those things that still baffles me. It's not like we got anything there with Swift and Monangai. I mean, maybe we got something with Monangai, but again, he's a 7th round pick.
I thought he was hurt or something.
He was. Streetz, is he still hurt?
Who?
Roshan?
No.
I just thought they weren't using him. I thought he was
not using him. He was special teams. That's what he was being used for last week.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, that means they don't. Yeah, right. They must not trust him, like you said, Brandon. Not sure why.
Wow. Yeah, he was hurt week 1. He's been cleared to play. He's just not.
Special teams. Yeah, man.
What a fall off.
I expect Bears fan Spawn to be back here in 2 weeks, and I hope he's wearing his Commanders jersey.
His Jaden jersey?
Yeah, his Jaden jersey.
A-Chain looks good this game.
A Jaden LSU
this will be
fucking dirty.
Well, you had to get LSU in there.
I'm just saying.
What is an episode of Game Breakers if Mike doesn't find some way to talk about LSU?
Jaden Daniels LSU would be fire. Heisman winner there too. Oof.
Man.
I wouldn't want a Commanders jersey. I think Commanders is a terrible team name. I don't think they'll be the Commanders forever. I think it's going to change again. I think they should go back to Washington football team. There was something about it that I just liked.
Their black jerseys are pretty sick. Washington's.
But they're
I love these Dolphins jerseys we're looking at today. These are fucking fire, man.
That's because they're fucking 90s as fuck, bro. Look at that teal and orange popping. Like, that's just our era. Right? We love that shit, dude.
That's what it is, for sure. I don't dig the pants. I don't like the stripe on the pants that goes with it. But the jersey itself's fucking real sick.
I would mark those out and give them like the blue and pink and make them like their Miami Vice uniforms. That would be sick.
Fire. I like that. Especially on the captain patch, like a pink or something there.
Like the Vice City uniforms. They just went all like Vice City and did fucking Miami Vice with the. That would be super sick.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. So what do you guys think?
Oh.
What's the final score of that Commanders game?
I'm gonna take. I'll be the first one on record here, and say Bears win that game, 31-21.
Wow, high scoring that game. Okay, 31-21. Streetz, what do you think?
It's getting close. Sorry, I'm looking at a fantasy matchup. Fuck A-Chan, making it way too close to call here. 2 weeks to prepare. I think they're going to be a little fired up for this rematch, but I don't think it'll be Bears win. We're just doing Bears Commanders, right?
That's it.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't been paying close attention, so sorry. I heard you talking about it though. I'll say 24-21 Bears.
Love it. Love it. Will Scary Terry be back by that Bears game?
It's 2 weeks from now. You figure he will be. It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, because he's missed 2 weeks already. So I thought he'd be back.
I
this
don't.
week.
Here's the thing, though. I screamed it when we did the fantasy podcast and stuff like that too. Never, ever, ever chase down guys who hold out, or never draft guys who hold out like that. We saw it last year. The Brandon Ayuk stuff, like when they miss all of camp. I know Jamar Chase did it and somehow had a fantastic season, but like the odds of getting that are much, 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 much lower than it's just this. I have no stats to back this up. This is what it feels like, but it feels like the guys who sit out all of camp, all of preseason, they get a deal done like the final week of preseason, they come back and play. I feel like they never get in sync. They never get like to game speed quick enough. And somehow they always get banged up and have some rough season. It feels like after that.
Yeah, their body's not football ready yet. I mean, it makes all the sense, dude. And Jamar Chase is just a freak, man. Like,
that's the only one I could think of that did it, and it like had a good season afterwards.
Jamar
now
Chase
again, I have nothing to back me up on this. This is just what it feels like.
31-27. Doc says, "Wow, yeah, you guys got some high scoring." I'm gonna go 23.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
21 Bears.
Doesn't matter though. Debo's the guy you got to worry about there now.
Yeah, Debo's look great so far.
Not looking fat.
No, he's not. Yeah, 23-20 Bears, late Cairo Santos, game-winning kick gets it done. I think they'll have the lead late in the fourth quarter, and we beat them. Yeah. That's it. All right, boys. Do you guys got anything else you want to hit on before we roll on out of here tonight?
Spawn. I'll bet you the Bears beat the Commanders. The loser's got to paint his fingernails.
Oh. I like it. I like that bet.
You don't want none of that. You don't want that smoke.
Oh, that's funny.
Spawn, you got to come back. You got to, if you're going to be the Caleb hater, you at least got to be consistent.
Well, I don't know if we'll be live that Monday for the game. Maybe
he doesn't bet, but I don't gamble either. Really though. That's your realm right there.
I think.
Well, fantasy football that doesn't count though as gambling, right? I guess.
He says he does not hate anyone. I'm sure he just wants Caleb to be better, whatever that is to him. However, he sees Caleb being better. I mean, he's got Bears fan in his name, right? So, I think we all want the same thing. I think maybe he's the Randy Quaid of the Bears fans.
We have the worst fan base. The worst. I'd be willing to bet his other profile picture is Tyson Bagent.
He goes, "I own you." Oh boy. Appreciate you tuning in tonight, Bears fan. Hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate if you come back next time. We're talking Bears. Love to get you back here. That goes to everyone. Really appreciate you guys being here today.
And we're going to be on weekly. I made the boys promise. It's my fault we've been off for a few weeks. I'll take full responsibility. I just moved and all this shit. But we will be on every week here on out the rest of the year.
That's right. Every week. And we're on audio as well. Spotify, Apple Music. Check it out. And the website, GameBreakerSports.com. So check it all out.
This is getting fucking way too close.
What's your where you're at now?
Oof. Up 11. But he's got the Cincinnati kicker going still, so
you're
definitely. Fine. We'll see. It's non-PPR though, so I just need. Did they just kick a field goal? Miami?
Yeah, Miami did. Yeah, they're
got 3:33. Okay, hopefully they just fucking drain the clock then.
Yeah, you should be fine. Awesome. Well, boys, hell of a show. Like I said, really appreciate all you guys in the comments tonight. It was fucking lit. Bakley, Bears fan, Doc, Brandon, appreciate you guys being here for sure. Boys, it was an awesome show.
Oh, you didn't even put our names on here.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I don't think I don't know why they're not there tonight.
My name is Mike Dogg. You can find me on Twitter at Caleb is him.
Is that your name?
No, but last week it was Eagles suck, so I wanted to have something better.
You should just change your.
Every week.
You could just change your Twitter handle
every week. This one's gonna be this week was at Caleb is him.
I like it.
The shitty part is the Hertz is overrated one fucking didn't even work. That's when we recorded a fucking 40-minute show, Mike and I, and finally somebody was like, "Hey, I can't hear you."
I was getting too good. Streetz had to take me down a notch. I was peaking and.
Oh, that's so disappointing too. I'm sure you guys fucking killed that episode, man. Oh, I turned it on. I turned it on like 15 minutes in, and I was like, "Whoa, where are you guys? If you guys are still live, where the fuck are you guys?" But hey,
just a blank template.
That's on
StreamYard.
That's StreamYard. Yeah, man, you can't. Technology happens, dude.
Spewing some. I forgot we even talked about. What the hell was even going on then?
I don't know.
It was the first game of wasn't it that first Thursday night football game?
Yep.
Is that what it was? I don't know.
Yeah. Eagles
Cowboys. Yep, that's what it was. You guys could have got an ultimate Mike Dogg Hurts hating session. Would have been great. All right, boys.
Oh yeah, Dallas. I remember Dallas was on that one of those games. Now, okay, fuck. That's how long it's been.
The first quarter of the football season, man. It took us this long for the Bears to bring joy back into our lives.
It's true.
Being a Bears fan was very hard through the first 2 weeks of the season. It felt like same old Bears all over again. That Dallas game was very, very vital to our season. Very fucking vital to our season.
It was vital to my mental health. I'll be honest with you. It was. I needed.
I do. By the way, like week 1, Green Bay. Divisional games are always going to be a little wishy-washy. Probably closer than they actually seem. But Detroit, I should have just fucking picked them to win the division again. Fuck, yeah, they are good.
They look real good again, and Dan Campbell is every bit of the coach that he is. So
good coaches and teams lose their coordinators every year. I'm not saying that to quit he'll rebound. Glad we have Ben, but
Dan Campbell's overrated as Jalen Hurts.
No,
that could be your handle next week.
I like Dan Campbell.
I love Meat, dude. Fucking love that guy, dude. That's another guy I'd run through a wall for.
Yeah. I'd want to play football, but you guys want to run through walls. That's why
fuck yeah. Good for Ben. It sounded like
fucking dagger through her on that question.
Because I didn't hear it either. Even on TV, it sounded like she was telling him you need to change something too. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is this lady talking about? Like, are you saying that to a coach in the middle of the game?
Isn't that what she said? You need to change something up?
Apparently, she asked it, like, rhetorically or something, I don't know. She was on the radio talking about it. But I don't think Ben heard it either, because that stare, he was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I love Greg Popovich style people, impressors. Like, we had the worst media, and I'm sure Philly, New York, a lot of these big markets, all the same thing. But Chicago media sometimes is insufferable. So I'm glad we have a head coach that's like, shut the fuck up with some of these questions. Dude.
Oh, it's great, dude. His press conferences in the locker room are fucking phenomenal, dude. Like, I love how he riles the guys in the locker room up, and then at the press conferences, he's just fucking solemn, modest. You could never tell that he was happy, dude. Like, the guy doesn't smile. It's fucking beautiful, dude. He's a psychopath. Look at him. He's a fucking psychopath. He eats, breathes, and sleeps football, and I fucking love it, dude. If anyone's going to get us there, it's got to be this guy, right?
It's just nice to have somebody like that now and not the Eberflus back there again.
We'll run him out of town eventually.
Well,
I'm sure. Hopefully it's after a Super Bowl or two. Hopefully it's a long time from now and a bunch of playoff wins. Poppy, what's up, brother? I hope you're having a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in.
The Bears go Bears. My guy.
The Bears.
Yeah, Poppy, your team is cursed with injuries, man. Year in and year out. That team cannot fucking stay healthy, dude.
Kyle Shanahan, best coach in football, worst training staff in football.
Insane. Both receivers went down again, right? At the same time. Didn't Jennings and Pearsall go down at the same time?
Did Pearsall get shot?
That was last year.
I'm
just kidding. All right.
Did you see? I love when we're giving them way too much fucking like press on this, but I mean, they're the biggest podcast ever. Who the fuck am I kidding? Press, like, no, 5 people watching this. But I love when PFT said at the who got flagged for doing the guns, and PFT was like, I think Pearsall and Brian Robinson should be allowed to do that.
That's it, right? They're allowed to.
That's fair.
I forgot who was that guy.
Oh man, and they're on the same team now, so they can have some sort of like combination fucking shooting celebration that's all said and done. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, the Rams are good, Poppy. That's going to be a good game. But the Rams almost – I saw what happened when A.D. Mitchell going into the end zone. He fumbled the ball as he was walking in. Like, that was like a game changer in that game, right?
Yeah, I didn't
A.D. Mitchell. Whew.
Yeah, bad, right? Like, he just, like, bobbled it. It wasn't like he wasn't, like, celebrating it. It just, like, kind of, like, fell out of his hands, right?
Yep.
Crazy, dude. Because that would have put them up a touchdown, right?
He had, like, 2 or 3 things yesterday, too, where it was oof. Like, that, he might not see another target all year.
That's too bad. I liked him coming out, too.
He was good.
Texas, right?
Yeah.
Michael Pittman has been like, I never understood why his ADP, even I'm talking redraft right now, was so late. You were getting him like pick 100. I have no idea why everybody was.
Because he was porous last year, bro. He was putting.
He was
like
hurt.
8 points a
Yeah,
game,
but he played with a bad back.
Plus, he had Danny Dimes as quarterback.
He was
celebrating.
Oh, okay. I only saw like replays on mute on the red zone, so I wasn't picking up what happened, but okay.
No, it's Richardson last year was throwing football.
No, I'm saying that's why he was rated going in bad this year.
Oh,
Danny Dimes is quarterback.
But even last year, he still had some decent weeks. He just played with
Danny Dimes
or AR, right?
I'm afraid to go watch this Tyreek Hill injury. I'm deathly afraid.
It's fun, like Mike said, 90 degrees.
I've seen way worse.
Everybody's talking. I don't know.
What was the worst one you ever seen?
The Louisville, Kevin Ware.
Yeah, Alex Smith was pretty bad.
Who was our tight end?
Oh
yeah. In New Orleans.
Zach Miller.
Zach Miller.
In New Orleans.
That was probably the worst one I saw live as it happened. Was that one? Oh. The Alex Smith one was pretty bad.
Kevin Ware, I'll never forget it, man. That shit went literally
Willis
through
McGahee in the title game.
Mm-hmm.
McGahee was bad.
Yeah, that's all like before social media too, and it was really just like now it's like you can't get away from it.
Fuck Wilson. Ooh. Almost came down with that. Did he come down? I
think
his foot is on that. Yeah, his foot seems on the line while he's bobbling.
No, I think he should have had 2 touchdowns this game. Garrett Wilson is pretty special.
Was it? I can't see.
Only had a quarterback. All right, boys, I got to get out of here.
All right, guys.
Robin Ventura. I forgot it. Yeah, I remember the ankle injury.
I don't know
that was bad. And the Johnny Knox one. Yeah, that one too.
Johnny Knox. I hated him.
Oh, that was bad, dude. Real bad.
Don't bring up Robin Ventura because now Mike's going to have to give me some fucking Nolan Ryan jokers played out thing.
What do you mean? Robin Ventura set a college record by having a hitting streak of 57 straight games in college. And then he set the record by getting hit 57 times by Nolan Ryan.
I knew you were going there. See, I knew it. I knew the Nolan Ryan thing was
shit.
Old man Nolan Ryan, too. He was old as shit. Gave him that good old headlock and a grown-ass man strike. Bam, bam, bam.
Like an old man at a fucking restaurant when he's full.
That was awesome. I think you guys should bring him back as a fucking manager again, to be honest.
Love you, Poppy.
You do know that they made the Tatis trade. Well, the James Shields trade because they were trying to get Robin Ventura to stay. Did you know that?
Oh my God. That must have been a kid move. That wasn't a hot move, I'm sure.
That was well at that time.
That's definitely a Kenny move.
Every bad move was Kenny. Every good move was Han.
I love that we're
Han doesn't even have a job. He's fucking not even in baseball or something.
Well, he was on ESPN. Brought him on when they were doing the trade deadline special. And I was dying laughing as he's sitting up there talking. And I'm like, if there's anybody who should not be talking at a trade deadline special, it's probably Rick Hahn.
The guru.
But now we're going to have that same debate next year, though, because I told you the big rumor is Ben's getting draft control. Like they're gonna turn more into what the Rams do. So Ben kind of gets more draft control. Less Snead is what they're going to call Ryan Poles next year. Basically, he's going to like head scouting, come up with that, and then Ben's going to make the decisions in the draft. And that's how we're going to end right in that same realm again, where the good draft pick, oh, that's Ben Johnson. Bad draft pick, fuck, that had to be Ryan Poles.
That sounds like wishful thinking.
Same shit. That's.
I can't see the team neutering the GM and just being like, "Hey, we're still going to pay you GM money to just have the title." But not
you're just going to go scout, like Streetz said. He'll just be out there scouting more instead of. Yeah, I get it.
Who he picks, who is picked when they're on the clock is going to be that. I don't. If you trust a couple of the other sites and whatever had said this, I don't. It's as wrestling fans, we like dirt sheets, right? The dirt sheets out there are talking.
Oh shit!
Yeah, where are our names on this? Wrap us up.
Up.
I don't know. I have no idea where the names are on this, dude. I have no. I didn't notice until Mike Dogg said something. And
was Punk on Raw? Do I need to go watch Raw? Was he there?
You would know better than I would.
I have not.
You watch weekly. You are the wrestling fan here. You are the WWE wrestling fan here.
I'm trying to wrap up so I can go hit it Raw.
Understood. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
On that note, we will see you later.
If you're on Twitter watching, swing over to YouTube, Game Breaker Sports, subscribe, like. We'll be back same time, same channel next week. Appreciate you guys. Have a great week.
What's that?
I've got something for you.